check. Yo, this your boy T-Vokalz, the host in the building. You already know what time it is, man. Yeah, it's Good Morning Shreveport's coming live in a few minutes, so go on in and tap in, get your coffee, get your breakfast. You probably all just finished breakfast, but yeah, Good Morning Show is here. Good Morning Shreveport, what's up? Check, yeah.
Yeah, not on yet. Not on yet. Wait, yep, there we are. Hey, everybody, good morning. Having a little bit of, getting on my mic. It took me a minute. Had to get my headphones on, get in front of this thing.
What's up, people? What's up? What it do?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I like that. Same time.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am the greatest.
I love that. Happy Black History Month, everybody.
For sure. Happy Black History Month to everyone that's out there, but also, too, happy Monday.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Happy Monday.
Man, the weather outside is
delightful.
It's delightful.
Went from frightful to delightful.
Oh, yeah. Last week was crazy. We thought we was going to try to get up here, y'all, and do Good Morning Shreveport. I hit up Cade. I was like, brother, ain't no way you're going to make it from resting hour here, bro. So
No, wasn't.
we're gonna postpone and just shape back on next Monday. So I'm thankful to be here, y'all. Thank you for y'all coming into our space. Thank y'all for also to continue to support Good Morning Shreveport with Cade and Tommy, man. Thank y'all again. But man, we got somebody special in the building. He is not a visitor. He is not. No, this is the homie. He is not a guest. you family, brother. So shout out to my brother Jlynn in the building. What's up, brother?
So, man,
How you been, man?
living.
Living, man. You looking good, bro. You looking good, man. I
Yeah.
mean, it was dope when Cade was like, man, we got somebody, and he was so excited. Cade's always excited by everybody, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, we could have like a guy in an Elmo costume from Fifth Avenue come in here and like needles falling out of his Elmo boots. And I'd be like, we got the Elmo from Fifth Avenue.
and when I tell you, he was so excited to have you on, man. And I was like, oh, that's my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope to have you come on this show on Good Morning Shreveport, man. So, Cade, take it, man. What we got going on today, brother?
Well, first of all, good morning, Shreveport. I know it was really sad last week when you all didn't get to hear me say that. I know you were crying into your Cheerios over your snowflakes. But guys, I am so excited, like T Vokalz said, to have Jlynn here because you epitomize, you're the epitome of influencing industry. I love watching your content, and that's a lot about what I wanted to talk to you about today. Your industry, your influence in it, the kind of content you create, what you created about, but also an intimate portrayal behind those things.
Okay.
You're more than that,
Yes, sir.
You are a multifaceted person. I'm assuming you're a brother, a son.
Mm-hmm.
You're a lot of things. You're more than just the Facebook videos.
Facts.
And that's who I want to get to know today. So is that something you'd be interested in doing?
Let's roll.
Okay. So my first question would probably be a little more superficial, okay?
Let's go.
And this will just be an icebreaker. What's the weirdest part of the body that you've ever tattooed?
wow, that's good.
I guess that would depend on who you ask.
Oh, what is weird?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would be traditionally strange?
If you've seen it, I've tattooed it.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or if I have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I
If
have a
you've
finger
seen it.
or a nose.
He said if
Yes.
you've seen it.
I've
Yeah.
tattooed it.
Yep.
What would be the craziest thing that you've put on the craziest part of the body?
Okay.
Got to get your brain juices flowing.
This was years ago. This was like probably 12 years ago.
Okay.
I tattooed a 76-year-old lady's vagina.
Wow. Okay.
So, excuse me. Hold up. Rewind.
Yeah.
Say that one more time, sir.
A 76-year-old lady's vagina.
Did you give it wings?
I gave it a Bad Girls Club symbol.
Jlynn give you
Bad
wings.
Girls Club.
Jlynn give you wings.
Jlynn give you wings. Bad Girls Club
Hold up.
logo
On her vagina.
on her vagina.
The little heart with the devil horn.
I
the
love
devil
Bad Girls
tail.
Club. Me and my
At 76. Oh, yeah. she was-
76.
Oh, wow.
y'all ever seen Bad Girls New Orleans?
Wow.
Julie, anybody can get slapped. Anybody can get slapped. No, it's Bad Girls Mexico. Bad Girls Mexico is my shit. I can read.
Now, hold
I
up.
can
Bad
read.
Girl Mexico. Now,
Yep, they're
I haven't-
bad. They're bad. And that should be like a human trafficking charge for those producers, right? Like that's not cool.
No.
No, that's not cool. That like kind of TV, that's like combat. Yeah. No, they can't
That's-
transport those ladies over state lines for that purpose. That's a crime, right?
Fun fact, that tattoo I did was her first tattoo
Oh my God.
and only tattoo that I know of. She's probably no longer with us, if I had to guess. I don't know. But yeah,
But that tattoo is still with her,
yeah,
no matter where she is.
forever.
Wow. Do you think it goes to heaven with us?
Bad girl.
Do you think
For life.
forever, for eternity. That's ridiculous. Okay, well, that's a great icebreaker. That's going to get your juices flowing. Jlynn, I like to frame our conversations in a really intimate way. I like to talk to people like they're people and not the person that we brought on the show, not the tattooer, not the influencer. What do you love about your life?
The freedom.
Yeah.
I don't work a 9 to 5, like a
Okay.
traditional 9 to 5. So when I say freedom, like I get to wear what I want to wear every day. I get to have hairstyles I want to have every day. I get to do what I want,
Right.
For sure.
and I get to create for a
Yes.
living. So that's my brand of freedom, I guess.
Yeah. That's
Uh,
awesome. That's incredible. Because you get to do what you want. And I
Yeah.
guess your work is a reflection of that.
Yeah.
Do you spend a lot of time in the office?
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Because my job is never ending. With being a tattooer, an artist in general, and like an influencer, like that's 24/7. Being a dad, like it's just all like 24/7.
For sure, yeah. It's a job.
Like, dude, I've been like the past 2 weeks, I've been locked in my art room, just creating all day, every day. And
Has that been good for you?
yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you're really happy thinking about it.
Good therapy, though.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what has gotten into me over the past like 2 weeks or whatever, but I've had like this insane hunger for creating. And
Come on, bro. Yeah.
It almost drives me crazy that like I don't have enough room to create. And like I want to create the craziest things, and just I don't have the funds or the space to create the things that I want to. So I'm just making do with what I have. So, but it's working for now. Things will come the way they need to come, and it's just working.
Yeah.
But
I like the way that you put that. You're like hungry to create, and you don't have everything that you would want right now, but you're making do with what you do have. And I think some of the best art is born out of that kind of like passion.
Yep.
Because think about the formation of art as a concept in our culture. It was created to tell a story, to get a point across, you know? And so what are you doing through your art, especially when you're using limited resources? You're telling that story of scarcity in creation, which can still create something really beautiful.
Yep.
And I think that probably speaks a lot to you as a man and your artistry, because you interact with people from all different walks of life, and they probably don't see you as a canvas artist, a multifaceted artist, a multi-medium artist. They might just see you as a tattooer. But the truth is, you work with a variety of mediums in your art. You've produced art that is canvas art, that's experiential art, that's, you know, visual media art, online. You've produced all kinds of different art, and you're way more than a tattooer.
yes. And honestly, I've been trying my hardest to break into that scene, I guess you would say, because I'm tired of being just seen as a tattooer.
Come on,
which,
bro.
Like, that's awesome because that's what really pays my bills
Right.
and feeds my family and everything like that. But I also want to be seen as like a traditional artist as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's hard when, you know, there's so many talented people out here, tattooers and traditional artists, that like I'm trying to break the mold in both places.
Right.
And I went viral for tattooing, so everybody knows me as that. And then I make posts and I'm like, hey, just the other day, I was like, hey, I want to get connected with other artists.
Wasn't that wonderful?
It was great. And, you know, I want to be connected to other like traditional artists because I don't know that many. And then I was like, you don't have to put tattoo artists because I know
Every one of those. Yeah.
And
then they're tagging people that want to like run your car off the road. And it's like, oh my God, like this industry is so cutthroat. I can never handle the pressure of being a tattooer, A, in Shreveport, or B, you know, also just the artist community here. It's either extremely receptive or it's really scary. Like there are a couple personalities here that I'm like, never piss them off. Like you need to like steer clear. It's the Gestapo. Like I think art in Shreveport is like the equivalent of like, I don't know. I'm a Jew, so I'm really sensitive to systematic control. But like, I'm like just freaked out by the art community in Shreveport. I love them, but it's like very, very, you're in or you're out. And as soon as you make a mistake, you are out. And I've never seen, and I thought art was supposed to be like very uplifting. So like, it's very nice to see that there's like a change coming, that people are like being more participative, but it's like newbies like us that are putting out Facebook posts. Cause you know, I do it too. I'll do the calls like, hey, anybody that knows the best person at this, tag them. Well, then suddenly somebody's tagged somebody's aunt who hates somebody's cousin in my comments, and they're thinking I'm finna use her before I'm finna use her, and it is about to be Armageddon.
Yeah, man.
Everybody's scared. Everybody's scared of the next guy or the next girl or egos, and you like. Can we cuss on this?
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Man, fuck that shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah.
And
Can we cuss on this?
Right. Yeah, come
I
on,
was
man.
like clipping those,
Come on.
the cussing.
Bro.
Yes, we
And
can
like, if
cuss
it
on
just get
this.
too much.
Yeah. No, I love a good. No, just fake it.
Yeah.
like, dude, I think that shit is so whack.
Yeah.
And it comes across as really obvious and tacky.
So bad, and that is a big problem, and that's anywhere you go, honestly. And I've lived many places. I've lived here for a majority of my life, almost. Like now that I'm thinking about it,
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. And
You went to school in the area?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I grew up in Texarkana,
Wow. Okay.
and
Texarkana.
but then I've lived in Chicago,
Yeah.
Okay.
Little Rock, and then here.
Yeah.
And I've been here for 10 years.
Yeah. So
And
he's a Shreveport native, y'all.
Yeah.
You see that hat?
dude, this is my city, bro.
For sure, yeah.
Like, I fell in love with it the moment I moved here.
Yeah.
There was just something about it. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I just felt more love here than I've ever felt anywhere else.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You have a Shreveport style personality.
Yeah.
This city is designed for creatives that care. It's just institutionally shifted to the point to where it's making you feel like you don't belong.
Yeah.
But this city was actually founded culturally in the recent span of history by people like Chris Lyon, J.M. McSharma, real change makers in their industry, who are now, raising families and doing what you're doing. You are blending everything.
Yeah.
You're blending content. You're blending your art as a tattooer. You're acknowledging that's what got you where you are, but you want to break out of the mold. You're doing it all. And I think that's very intimidating for a lot of people when you can do it all.
I agree.
It's a very disarming platform to stand on because you will always be approached with this like air of negativity. I don't think he's given his all to everything, because how can you give your all to everything?
Right.
Yeah.
People don't assume that T Vokalz is this committed 100% to T Vokalz because he's got Good Morning Shreveport, he's got Out the Pod, he's got Music Street. That's not how it works. When you're capable, you're committed, and when you're committed, you're capable. And when you get out of that mindset of people are assuming that I'm failing because I'm doing the most, you will do the most.
Yep.
But getting in that fear and feeling tacky and, oh, this is weird, people are sick of me, that's when you will fail, you will peter out, you will never go viral again. Not that it really behooves you, because your art is your mission, but it just... No artist is making art to not be seen. It's like an actor that says, I don't care what the press says. I don't care what the reviews say.
Yeah.
That's not true. I have the damn podcast because I want to be seen. I want the attention.
Yeah.
As an artist, you deserve to be living in that light and still living in the light of humanity, and you're a person.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're framing that perfectly. And I don't know if I think you deal with that a lot too, T Vokalz. People just assuming that you're all in on one thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And the truth is, you've got your hands in a lot of different baskets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I like to have multiple income streams. So it's like, how can I create that? You gotta have, what I'm saying, a couple eggs in the basket. You know what I'm saying, for you to. So that's just how I look at it, and I love to be able to have my hands in things like that, because the vision that I have is to have a syndicated network. So when you have a syndicated network, there's multiple shows that are on this network. So I look at these podcasts as shows as shows. So I'm like, let me start here, and then we'll move on to, what I'm saying, those turning shows and being syndicated one day. So that's the reason why I decided to have more than just one podcast up under our multimedia group, to turn those into shows and be syndicated one day and have something for Shreveport. a legacy that I have built and built with dope people like yourself, and we just take over the world. You know what I'm saying, and show how great Shreveport is and how great our city is. Yes, no city is perfect. You know, we have crime and things like that, but how can we outshine that by showing love, by showing community?
Absolutely.
This right here, you know what I'm saying? Black and white getting together, Mexicans, it don't matter what color you are, we all come together and we come up with some creative dope stuff for our city, you know, and I'm so thankful for podcasting, you know what I'm saying? It's just another outlook on just communicating with with a person, you know. When it first came out, which is nothing but just audio. So it's almost like, hey, I wonder what they look like talking, or they probably said something funny. You want to see their expression. But
I remember those days.
Right. So now here it comes with visual podcasting that can go into being like a talk show and things like that. So Good Morning Shreveport is definitely going to be something that's going to be major, because I definitely enjoy working with Cade and the things that we have going on here, and just him just being so innovative and excited to bring on people just like me. That's the reason why I had 150 episodes last year in the studio, you know what I'm saying? Because I enjoy having a platform for people to have a voice. Sometimes people voices are shut.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But this one, no, you can open up your mouth freely and tell us what you got going on, and so we can support, because you see I'm tattooed up. Are you tattooed up, Kate?
I have one. You want to? Okay, so
Man,
should we?
we got Lego
should we-
tattoo?
No, I don't have a Lego
we do.
tattoo. No, I have one
No, don't
tattoo
show us
when
that.
I
Hold
was
up, hold up.
17. I think I was 18. When I was 18 years old, I was dating this beautiful girl.
Okay,
who,
this beautiful girl.
Yes, who eventually. Beautiful girl. Which I'm not a singer. I just ruined my whole clip.
Shout out to Abracadabra in the building, DJ Abra.
Look, that goes to show you how much I know about this tattoo.
That's love.
I don't even know where it is.
There you
Because
go.
I don't think about it. So,
I've seen it. I
Yeah,
was like,
so
what
this
is this,
tattoo,
sir?
when we were 18, I was dating this beautiful girl who I just was devastated that she, she's going to be a smart person. Like, she's going to go and do the thing. You know how girls will, like, make you fall in love with them, and then they'll be like, by the way, I just finished my airline stewardess training. I'm going to work for 30 days on a plane, and I'll see you for 5. And it's like, they're like, you don't like that? Well, you don't like my autonomy as a woman. It's like, how dare you tell me not to have a career and a life? Well, basically, I fell in love with this girl who, like, I was fine, like, go do your thing. Obviously, she's going to dump me 2 weeks into going to SMU in Dallas. I mean, realistically, I'm thinking, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to be long distance. But then, after she catfished me on Tinder, and then, it doesn't matter. Kids are stupid. Basically, this is the point. We were 18, and I was brought into, we'll talk about this ethics and tattooing. This is redonkulous. 18-year-olds come into your tattoo shop and they say, we're going to college in 2 weeks in completely different cities and completely different area codes, zip codes, tax brackets, all the differences. We don't want to get engagement rings because we feel like that's too permanent. Getting engaged. Instead of engagement rings, we're going to get our initials tattooed on our arms.
I would never do that.
You would never let those kids do that, right?
I would not do that.
This
You wouldn't do it even if they gave you the money?
This definitely.
Really?
Okay, I will
Wow.
I will vouch for like way more than this broke us up. But this had a big impact on that. Because like 2 weeks later, she's in college, like she's gonna do the things.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was something.
I've turned down many tattoos that I find ethically or whatever you want to call it not right.
Morally wrong.
Yeah, morally wrong.
Yeah.
Like I mean, money obviously is cool.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
but like I'm not like there's a lot of tattooers don't give a shit. They'll give them money.
This
throw it
guy
on
just
there.
wanted his $50 a pop.
Yeah.
And is that a $50 tattoo?
I mean, technically, yeah.
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 You see, I don't know the artistry industry. I don't know that industry.
So it's crazy that you say this 50. Like, if I show you, like, I have that was $50. But it's just who you know.
Yeah.
I had a great friend of mine that was a tattoo artist, so I was able to be kind of a walking
model.
Yeah, model for him. You know what I'm saying? But he showed
Canvas.
me heavy love. But
What are some of the things
My
that
brother
you've gotten
Price is
approached?
look. My
Yeah.
brother Price is over there. No, those are car note. Those are car note and insurance prices.
Oh,
over
you
there.
have to pay it off like a house.
Oh, there's payment plans over there. It's-
Are there really payment plans on tattoos?
You nowadays, yeah.
People need
You
them
can-
that bad?
You can afterpay.
okay, so all right.
What the hell? You can Klarna your tattoo?
I'm gonna tell you. All right, so let's go to one right quick. I'm glad because we right here because I just want everybody to know like
the talent that we're looking at.
yeah, but
here.
also too like the blessing that comes from just art, but also too how you can be very lucrative in it. So let's just go to this tattoo. Can you see the tattoo right here?
Yep.
How much did that one probably would run you?
That was a full day tattoo. That was $1,800.
For the plague doctor, you're so talented, dude.
Yes, sir.
Look at that. What the hell?
Yeah. So yeah, all right. So let's go to this one.
Do you research the content? So
What
you
about the one
can-
with the leg? With the leg right here.
That one was 2 sessions.
Uh-huh.
I think that was $2K altogether.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what will I have one question?
Yeah,
That,
so
'cause
yeah,
this makes
they-
me think because this is such intricately designed and researched art. I can tell that you have actually looked at the subject material and learned a little bit about it before you decided to draw it. Because like I am understanding I'm a European history scholar and I understand what I'm looking at here. And that was a very good rendition of what we know traditionally in modern media as the plague doctor. And in art, it's very, 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 very often done wrong. That is turned into a beak and not a mask point. So I love the way that you did that. I love the web work and your realism. Look at that alien, guys. Look at that. That's
Like,
incredible.
That leg tattoo, like
Look at the
that's
dimension and how
crazy.
you shade with the skin.
It is crazy, brother.
Do you ask questions about the complexion of the skin and where it's going to go? What happens when you're cold? Do you get purple? Do you want the tattoo to reflect the person's body?
Yeah, definitely. I go with the flow of the muscle structure. Just the way the leg flows and everything like that.
Because that looks like it's attached to their muscle, like almost like a computer slapped that.
yeah,
Because
Facts,
it's so in tune. I think a lot of people would just take the art and like just kind of like rack it down the leg. And
Yeah.
it would be like just kind of like what you would find like if you just I hate to say it, but like you know how you just like stenciled it on and then
Yeah.
you did it. But this really looks like it's going with the contours of the body.
exactly. And that's another thing with me that you're paying for is because I'm going in depth with everything I do. I'm not just taking something off of Google and just slapping it on you like a lot of people will do.
Yeah.
Not everybody will do that, but a
Yes.
lot will.
Do you have a background in kinesiology?
I do not.
You don't? Do
No,
you know
this
about
is-
the?
This is all stuff that I've just picked up and studied and done over my let's see, I've been tattooing for 13 years.
So this is what I was just referencing a minute ago, you guys. The skull, the bone work with that web. It's so often in art you'll see webs just become clustered and really undefined.
Crazy,
These webs
bro.
have a very, very like definite shape. I can tell exactly what that is. That's a skull that's been compromised. It's been busted in some way, and now that there are bugs living inside that have created webs or cobwebs. You know, it's just general aging. That's an incredible piece.
That's Jake Paul's jaw.
Jake Paul's jaw after it was broken.
No, just kidding.
Oh.
Oh, is that right? I was like, I don't follow MMA. I know that the boys on YouTube now get their ass.
But what's so
whooped for a
funny that
living.
you could be a brother of them though, like seriously, like
yeah, you could be
my
an influencer,
God.
brother. No,
Have-
not
have
at all,
any-
brother.
Hey, have anybody ever? Yeah, do you
Mistaken
could, bro.
you?
Yeah, you could be like one of the brothers, bro.
No, absolutely not.
Look, familiar.
I'm just saying.
No.
No,
He
but
said, nah,
no,
not I.
it's, it's a rough life.
But yeah, dude. Nowadays, back on the tattoos
Yeah.
subject. Nowadays, like most shops have minimums, and like on average, most shops are $100
Wow.
off the rip. No matter what it is you get, it could be a dot.
Yeah.
It's gonna be $100.
$100.
Wow. So you almost have to like go for the go. Like you have to do your big one with your tattoo if it's going to be $100 minimum. Not everybody has $100 laying around. That's a stiff minimum.
Yeah, I mean,
Even for like, what if, so, oh, this is another morality question. Like, how often do you get the 15-year-olds with their mom that's like, this is all they want for their birthday? Because I see it all the time. It's like the 16-year-old's big birthday present is the John 3:16 tattoo across his back. And it's like, why are y'all not using enough cognitive dissonance to understand that this is not going to age well?
Dude, all the time. Oh,
Dude, all the time.
One time
You're going to be like,
when I moved here, I had this kid come in one time with his family. He was 16, and this kid it looked like a very upper middle class family,
affluent,
you know. And he comes in, and I'm like, "Yo, what's up? You know, what do you want to get tattooed?" And he's like, "I want this big face tattoo right here. No other tattoos on this kid at all." And I was like, "No, I'm not tattooing your face.
There's no way."
Like, no. I was like, "What do you want to be?" Like,
when you grow up.
he was like, a music producer. And I was like, absolutely the fuck not. I'm not tattooing your face, dude. He was like, why? I was like, that's don't get me wrong. Shoot for the stars, my guy. But that's a hard one to like really,
sell.
you know?
Yeah.
A year later, he came back and he had 6 face tattoos. No other.
Oh my
Are you serious, bro?
And
Yeah.
he was looking for another piece.
Yep. But he went somewhere and somebody blasted his face. I mean, I hope he became
But there was nothing. Well, no, we would know.
dude.
We would see that and talk about that and know about that.
Wow, that's crazy.
That just goes back to us talking earlier about like I have morals. I'm not gonna just tattoo
Get
whatever.
the money. I mean,
Yeah.
you're,
For sure.
you're beyond that, you know. And I think
Yeah.
one thing about like Shreveport tattooing that I've seen is like it's either like you hold yourself to the highest standard or you do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I noticed that like with your work, and I guess you have to be when you have so many eyeballs on you. You
Yeah.
kind of have to operate above reproach.
yeah,
But it's just been really cool to see you uphold that standard of industry. I think that, and you talk about it very well. You know exactly what you're doing. And I think that's another thing that just trips me out. Like we have so many people come on here to talk about their art, their passion, and their separate stuff too. We'll get into it briefly about, you know, where your collection can be found next. But also just like understanding that there's an art and a science behind this. It's not just anybody that can draw can pick up a tattoo gun. It's a science. There's healthcare aspects. There's real science behind this. And I think people are injuring people and hurting each other, severing nerves and pinching things and really hurting each other because everybody thinks they can do it. And that's not the case. You know, have you seen some chopped stories come into your shop and they've been damaged or they've had homemade tattoos or things that have been done outside of the realm of like professionalism in your shop and it made an impact? Have you had to fix things?
I tend not to touch anything that
Is not your work.
is not mine.
Yeah, that's smart.
I used to back in the day.
Yeah.
But now that I've built like my reputation,
Facts, right,
my thing, I don't want to put my name on that.
Yeah.
But I've seen many. I mean, to be honest, when I first started tattooing, I was probably one of those that put out botched stuff because I didn't know what I was doing.
For sure. You live and you learn, though. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a process. You know?
Yeah.
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's definitely a process of art. You know, I feel like if you're good at art, you're very good at it. But then you continue to do it, then you become great at it. Then you become a master of it,
Yeah.
and that's what you become, bro. A master of art.
Your art.
But
Yeah.
body art, bro. That's but also too, you're putting art on flesh.
Yeah.
That's totally different from just getting some paper or canvas or paint. No, you're literally going. So it's like I've always wanted to know this right here. This is the thing that I wanted to know is like, how do you know how deep to go with the needle?
It's just I've been doing it so long. Like I can hear my machine and I can feel how the machine feels. Like,
Okay, yeah.
And
Is like if you drive a stick?
yeah,
you know
it's auto.
when to-
Dude, you go into
to
autopilot mode, bro.
Okay.
Like I've 13 years of doing it.
Facts, yeah.
It's just I
Second nature.
So how deep do you go?
it's
in the
about
skin?
literally. So there's multiple layers of skin.
So it's microdermal.
Yeah, you're going
I'm
like
so smart.
dude,
Microdermal.
like I can't even like,
Yeah.
you know.
Because the
It's-
epidermis is the top layer of the skin,
Yeah,
so you shouldn't.
yeah.
You should only go to the part where the skin cells. You have to go deeper than they're regenerating, because your skin actually relieves millions of skin cells a day. You know.
Yeah.
So
Okay, forgive me.
There's some
any-
science in
eh,
there. I know it's some science. That's
Yeah.
what I want to know.
Okay, in my head, I can think of the words for it, but I've had multiple brain injuries, so I can't just.
oh my
say-
God, you're gonna
like-
gloss over that.
Yeah. In my head, I know what it's called and everything, and I can see it visualized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Can't-
graph.
But so there's like multiple layers, and then if you go too deep into this fatty layer, that's when you get stuff like blowouts, and like that's where it like starts haloing out and looking funky looking.
Yeah.
And there's a sweet
Sweet spot,
spot
yeah.
right there in the center.
Yeah.
That's where you got to hit it. And
That's just crazy. That's you gotta be talented.
Yeah, you have to have a deft
Because
hand.
I definitely was scared just to cut people hair, just cut. Tattooing. I'll be, I mean,
I'd be terrified,
Stood up,
especially on someone's
'cause I
back
remember-
near their spine.
I remember I let my cousin, and like he probably been tattooing for man. When I tell you, and it was so crazy. I didn't let him do just a little small little tattoo. I let him do a fleur de lis on my chest, from like way up here, almost like to like where the bone
yeah,
to like
You're
to
kidding.
my nipple part area. And when I tell you,
It was botched.
first of all, he was heavy handed.
Oh, it hurt.
Oh man, I was in there, bro. You done?
You just thought
You
that's
done?
what a tattoo felt like, or you had done
But no, I've been had plenty of tattoos. But you know how you family members, so you let them ink you up. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, come on, I'll let you ink me up. You just start, whatever. So I'm just like, I mean, he did a great job, but it's just like, gee. Then he started shading. I'm like, hurry up and get done. But it came out good. You know what I'm saying? So I shout out to my tattoo artist Ian. He's a goat here in the city. He has basically tattooed also to Boosie. Those two have really tattooed me and really came up with some creative things because I've always
Boosie,
yeah.
the rapper.
Nah, man, not the rapper.
No.
No. Not the rapper.
T
But,
Vokalz knows everybody. He's
but
got Boosie tattooed.
Boosie, the tattoo artist. Shout out to my brother, man. Thank y'all, man, for just. They always been some great friends of mine, but they always showed me love. That's why, like, when my brother would tell me his price, like, golly, all my tattoos probably cost that much. You know what I'm saying?
Combined.
But, it's just who you know what I'm saying? But they are very, like, sweet touch. Oh, I can go to sleep. I'm going to go to sleep. Wake up. Oh, I'm done. All right, cool.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? With my cousin, I was like,
Oh hell no.
you know?
He's right here.
Yeah.
I heard I got hands of an angel.
Oh,
Come on,
yeah.
man. Come on.
And then you're also pretty good at tattooing too,
Yeah,
huh?
something like
Yeah,
that.
it was a separate conversation.
But that's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? So y'all, he is not heavy-handed, you know what I'm saying? So I love when I do get someone that has a good touch, you know what I'm saying? And a great conversation. Once you know it, we're about it. So let me ask you a question. Because I be wanting to know, why do people do this? Why do people drink or get drunk before they go? Because it doesn't that thin out your like why do you?
Why do they make the drunk decision to get a tattoo? And why do people do it when they're drunk?
No, they're literally. I've seen guys, man. I can't get a drink. I can't get a tattoo without a drink. So they got like a pint over here. And why they getting a tattoo done? Like they trying to get like lit, and it's like, why do you have to get lit? Well, but that's not a good thing though.
I don't allow that either.
Okay, so you don't allow it, yeah?
No,
drinking,
no. I'm
or
very-
before, like you know
Oh
that.
yeah, no,
yeah.
no. I don't.
Because you know
I'm-
what time it is. Like,
I handle my business. I'm not a doctor by any means.
Clinical with it.
But like
Right.
you treat me professional.
Facts.
Like it's like you're walking into a doctor's office.
Yeah, like a
bro.
medicine
Like,
appointment. Because it's
yeah.
an operation.
Yeah, like I'm here to do like my version of a masterpiece on your extremity, and I need you to be in your right mind.
Come on.
And I need you-
Participating in
yeah.
it. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't get down with all the funny business and all that stuff,
The party in while you do the
Yeah.
tattoo in.
and even afterwards, I tell my clients not to like. I don't mind if you go home and have a shot or two or drink a beer or whatever, but don't go get like shit
Wasted.
faced.
right? Yeah, lifted it in.
You're gonna thin out your blood. It's gonna cause it to seep more.
Come on,
and, like,
let's help somebody, man. Because I
don't-
reason why I said those things because I want people that's watching to understand the seriousness of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's no need for that.
Like, so especially with what I do,
Yeah.
I'm doing large body parts at a
Facts.
time.
Right.
So you need to treat that like an open wound,
Yeah.
because it is. It's
Yeah.
a big open wound, like as if you just fell off a motorcycle,
Or scraped
driving, you
your
know,
knee.
road rash.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be drinking plenty of water. You need, not technically bed rest, but like you need to be resting. You need to be taking care
Putting
of
the
yourself.
part up. Yeah.
You know, like, you don't need to be out partying, going to the club, whatever, you know, like.
And if you're a logger, or like if you cut trees for a living, maybe you shouldn't get a sleeve and then think you're going back to work the next day and then call the tattoo artist and say this shit looks like trash. Well, maybe because you've been sweating and swinging an axe and getting your arm beat up
And climbing trees.
and
like,
climbing trees, and
yeah.
you need to just chill because it was an
Absolutely.
operation.
Absolutely.
I like that perspective. That's a really smart way to look at it. Keeps people safe.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I feel like right now, so like one thing that I think is cool about you and your art is like you're expanding that. Like, so you're even going, like, you're going to be downtown soon, huh?
So I currently work at Hand Forge. I don't own it. I just work there.
Mhm.
Shout out to my boy Josh.
Yes, sir. Shout your people out.
Otto.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got straight into talking. Like, this has been like a very chill episode.
Yeah, for sure.
Just kick back. So.
Yeah.
So I work just right there at 619 Edwards, the black and white building. It used to be the old Big Sun Studios. Let's see, art wise, I have a couple of pieces at the Agora. And then I got some other stuff kind of cooking up.
Yeah, you can tell us a little bit about that. What can you tell us about what you got cooking up?
Come on.
Little something with the Weed Doctor.
A couple friends of mine down at the Weed Doctor, huh?
Shout out to Jaya.
Okay,
That's the
for sure.
homie.
Yeah, she's happy about you. She likes you.
She got my mind right. She got me she got my noodle working.
She got your noodle working.
Yeah.
What was wrong with your noodle?
We can get into that too. Bipolar.
Talk about it, brother. Yeah.
So okay. You know what? Actually, yeah, I do want to talk about it.
For sure.
Because more men need to talk about
That's
it.
awesome.
Facts, man. Man, for sure, man.
There's too many people out here thinking that, or like bottling shit up,
Yes.
and thinking they have to be a man and they can't cry and they can't do this and they can't do that and they have to just be, oh, I'm a big badass motherfucker and
Right.
da, da, da. Like, no, like a lot of us have trauma, a lot of us have dealt with stuff,
It's so awesome.
and you need to do something about it. If you even so much have had a sliver of a thought about anything remotely, whatever, you need to
Harming yourself, harming others.
anything.
You know, getting so upset that you are irrational, you know, just mental health in men, it's so important to be proactive. It's like a cancer. You have to get it when it starts and treat it immediately.
Absolutely. So just for like some context, I've dealt my whole life with depression. When I was 23, I was diagnosed bipolar. They put me on medication. I didn't like it.
Do you remember what it was?
Celexa.
Celexa.
I did not like it at all. I quit taking it. I thought for the longest time that I was coping, and I was having these mood swings, and I would go into like these manic phases of where I was like, oh, I'm doing all this art and I'm having just a blast doing it. And then next thing I knew, I'm like, fuck art, dude. I don't even want to tattoo anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I want to
It's
run
up
away.
and it's like highs and lows.
Let me run off into the woods and just become a hermit and like, to hell with this.
Yeah.
And last time I was here,
Yeah,
I
for
was
sure.
going through some of that in my head.
Yeah.
And then
Not knowing that he was going
Yeah.
through that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So,
no
yeah.
clue.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because you're just in the moment. You're just through the ups and downs. You're just
Yeah.
right in the wave.
and social media wasn't helping, honestly, because it was roller coastering me also. And then I had this epiphany. I was like scrolling on the internet, and like it was a weird little meme popped up about being bipolar, and it was a picture, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but for some reason it clicked, and I was like, holy shit, dude, I haven't been coping. My bipolar has been ruling
My life.
my life for the past however long. I need to do something about it. And so the only person I knew, I was like, Jaya, let me hit her up.
Wow.
So I went, had my blood test done, my gene testing, all that stuff. Started taking
The right medication for you.
everything,
Yeah.
and I've been great.
That's awesome.
I've been great.
Well, give that to camera real quick. I'd just be like, I'd love it just to say thanks, Jay, the weed doctor, for fixing my noodle.
Thanks, Jaya, the weed doctor, for fixing my noodle.
No, it's
Yeah, man. Yeah.
it's amazing.
Man, shout out to JF for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we have some we have some nice, awesome, great people that understand what the things that we go through mentally, and for her to be able to help you out with that, and that's amazing. That's totally amazing, because mental health is everything, bro. Like right now, like seriously, that should be like the number one thing that we should be looking at to help people treat those things.
Yeah.
Because man, we're losing so many people through mental health, and as I'm just looking back at our episode we had on my Vokalz show now. It's like, wow, I would have never, because I definitely tap into to people how they're feeling at that moment. But man, you definitely what you call it, camouflage that very well
I always
during
have.
that time.
Yeah,
bro.
and
You know what I'm
that's just as
saying?
dangerous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And I have camouflaged a lot of my feelings on things, because it gets tough. It definitely gets tough being a business owner. Money ain't flowing through. You have invested your money and things like that, and you have a great product and things, and you wondering why. But you have to be patient and just continue to fight and just do the work, but also to have people around you that love you and that care about you, and really want to see you win and continue to lift you up. You know what I'm saying? And I apologize, brother, for not continue to just reach out to you, man, because even though I know, but it's thing about it is that we as people have to do better, just checking on people.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm saying?
checking on other men.
You know what I'm saying? Because I hate that I didn't know at that time, because for some reason, man, we clicked very well that doing the interview, because that was my first time even meeting him. I just when I see somebody doing something great, and especially doing this platform, I definitely want to, hey, bro, you got to come on my platform, man. I got to talk about you, man, because I didn't know like that you was even going viral at that moment. I just saw one of my friends highlighted him, and I was like, bro, I need to highlight you too, you know what I'm saying, as well. So I'm telling you, bro, now, man, I'm definitely going to be, reaching out more, man. Just because also too, like, I feel like anybody, like, y'all should reach out to y'all friends, or you don't have to be buddy or just close to just reach out to a brother or a sister. Hey, you doing, brother?
Yeah, I
you doing
appreciated
good?
the other night how you texted and said, "Hey, how are you doing?"
Yeah.
I
like
for
for sure. Right.
good
That's
to
what
know
I'm
that-
saying. It feels definitely good, especially from another male.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah,
pride
it does.
is out the side. You know what I'm saying? Like we know who we are as men. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Security in oneself.
facts, right?
Right.
So I'm definitely going to continue to just check up on you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because we all need someone to check up on us, man.
And our platforms need to come together.
for sure. Yeah.
You've got the eyeballs, the vision, the talent. He's got the cameras, the studio. There's no reason we're not doing there's not a tattoo virtual miniseries.
Well, I'm gonna make you laugh right now. One of my friends, shout out to Stephanie. She said, "Bro, you look like Post Malone."
Does he?
Hey, shout out to Post Malone last night on the Grammys. He killed it.
I
Last
don't
night.
know a lot of I don't know a lot of pop stuff. So I thought Post Malone was black.
Really?
Oh my
Is Post Malone not black? Oh wait, no. Who is that? I don't really know. I don't know.
Oh my!
I don't know the rappers or the pop stars. Like
I did. That's what she said.
Let
she
me
said,
Google
dudes,
him.
dudes look like Post Malone.
That's why I'm
and that's
like,
the first. Like,
so is that
I
a white
wouldn't-
person?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I wouldn't have got that. I probably
Well,
got
that
somebody
makes more
else.
sense. I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, let me go to my brother's face. Look at his face. He's
Oh,
like,
okay. You don't look like Post Malone. Do people tell you that all the time?
No.
So why would somebody say that?
hey,
I've
that's
never-
listen. That's
Look.
what my friend Stephanie said. She
Well, if
said,
it makes you feel any better, this is like the first time I'm like really seeing this dude in real life, and I wouldn't want to look like that. Not in a mean way.
Look, I've gotten a lot of. I've gotten MGK, G-Eazy, Lil Peep. I've gotten every white rapper to ever exist.
Oh, I do see Machine Gun Kelly, and I know who that is because
but yeah,
my
I can
friends
see, yeah.
loved him in high school. But no, this is new to me. I'm gonna listen to his tracks.
So that was a good one. I had to say that, yeah.
Actually, I did get Post Malone one time.
Okay,
but
okay.
from a little kid. I was
Wow.
I was at Ross one time.
Wow,
and
come on.
This lady was like, "Hey, I'm sorry for bothering you, but can you come here and show my son
That you are
you're
not Post Malone?"
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, so they probably freaking out the whole
If it makes you feel
time.
any better, I've had to convince people. Like I've had to basically pull his Instagram up to show people I'm not the Stranger Things kid, because they'll see me, especially last year at Prize Fest, because when I had my camera crew with me, it probably looked like I was somebody from somewhere, but I wasn't. I'm just a fat guy from down the street. And it's no, I'm literally just the annoying Jewish guy on Facebook. But it's and then you see, and it's they are all convinced that I'm the Stranger Things kid. And then when you say that you're not, they're doubly convinced that you're lying. And they think that's cute too. So they're oh, stop it, Stranger Things kids. You know you're the kid from Stranger Things. And I'm I am not the kid from Stranger Things.
You the stunt double.
I know, but no, that's fucked too. Because that pisses me off too. Because then when they do call me
the stunt double.
yeah, when they do,
That's who you are.
When they do call me I don't want to be a stunt double, honey. I don't stunt double. I act. But it's I have my own show. I'm the kid from my show. It's I know I got taken off the air years ago for being problematic, but hey, I'm that guy from that. No, that pisses me off. I'm sorry. I always go on. I go on one. No,
you need to go into your box and.
I'm triggered. My whole life right now, I'm living on a hairpin. I can't process what's going on in our country. I can't process what's going on in our world. This is just a horrible, horrible time. It's scary. There are people being ripped out of their homes, out of their lives, people being murdered on the street, just shot in cold blood in the middle of the day, being murdered, and our government is telling us not to pay attention. It's dystopian. It reminds me of what my people have dealt with since the beginning of time. It's a systematic crushing of our spirits, and it's incredibly odd that we're existing in these ecosystems where no one wants to talk about what's happening right in front of our eyes. It's just thrilling that we can be so cognitively dissonant and have these kind of conversations about art when our government's tyranny is single-handedly going to take away our opportunity to exist in these kind of spaces together.
Facts.
They don't want to see me and Vokalz sitting together talking about this.
Come on, brother.
They want to see us divided. They want to pull us out of our homes and out of our family units and out of our villages. And what did imperialists do when they found our villages in the first place? They tore us out of them and they burned them down.
Right.
Watch any art, watch any movie, look at any painting, study the Reformation of Christianity, look at the way that Christians swept through the nations of the world and turned what was supposed to be something good into this new wave neo-political Nazism that is just horrifying, because now in America, I'm being told by my friends and family that there's a bigger target on my back by not speaking up on our platform than saying nothing at all. Because the truth is, this is a dangerous time to live in, and Vokalz kids, your kids, my future kids shouldn't have to deal with this kind of discourse. We should not be dealing with this
Facts.
as Americans under the First Amendment. We deserve to be here reporting on our world unabashedly and unafraid. And Vokalz is the first person today. He put up his Black History Month flyer because we care enough to still talk about that.
Facts.
We care enough to still say Happy Black History Month.
Absolutely.
That's not some people are always going to say, Cade, don't say Black History Month because you're not black. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's dangerous. Don't do it.
No, they're showing unity and community and love for one another as a hole in this great America that we
Great America. And you see how
that
you
we
quote that?
right that we live in. Like, when he said make America great again, when was it great?
Yeah, and so you
It's
mean when it was
never
built on the
been-
backs of slaves
Come
by
on,
black and brown
come
and
on.
indigenous
It's
people?
never been great. So
Not that I have like white guilt,
Facts,
because
right,
trust me,
yeah.
I love my culture and I love
sure.
who I am and I love my
Yes.
ancestral roots and where they can
Facts.
be traced and what that means to me.
Yeah.
But to willingly not acknowledge the fact that my history of my family
Right.
is documented in multiple books, it's published. You can Google the publishing of the family lineage and the genealogy of my family and see that we owned people.
Yeah.
That in real life, the same way you would count the chickens, the cows, you would count human beings.
Yeah.
And you can look and say, yes, I'm so lucky that my family has all this documented. It's so cool to see when we came over on a boat, when we did this, when we built the first house, who this. My dad's the last person printed in the book. It was published in the 70s after he was born, the book of our family genealogy. A lot of fucking families don't have the opportunity to say their family is written down in a book.
Right.
They were ripped away from where they live. There's no one writing a book about that right now. So we have to document stuff like this and talk about it. And there's influencers like you, Jlynn, that create art that are reflective of our times. And then you're told constantly, and you're told too, because you get it bad. I get it all the time. Are they using their platform for good? Are they using their platform for good? Look at the community that we uplift and the stories that we tell.
Facts.
There are people of different races. We've had gay men on this show. He's tried to produce shows with LGBT people. We would have anyone on this platform.
Yeah.
But
Why not?
it's not going that way until you and us, we all get together. You take 100,000 followers. You take 25,000 followers. I take 5,000 followers. Boom, now we've got 130. We grab everybody else. We move forward and say something's got to give here. Because I tell you what, if that stuff starts popping off here like it has in Minneapolis, it's going to be a different city.
Facts.
You've
Yeah.
seen downtown mobilize.
Right,
You
right.
were there for Black Lives Matter. You
Facts.
were in the streets.
Right.
You covered that.
Right.
And I don't think, and a lot of people, when they zoom in on you and they see what you wear and how you
Yeah.
stand up for yourself and your people,
Yeah.
they want to say all the time, oh, y'all are just stooges. Y'all are, and I'm going to shut the fuck up in a second. They say, y'all are just stooges. Y'all are just this. But the truth is, if we every single time got on our platform and spoke about everything, we would not have a platform.
Facts.
Yeah.
But there are times where you can say, kids deserve to stay with their families.
Facts.
People don't deserve to die in the streets.
Facts.
And when we start looking at it like that's acceptable, you're going to see the rise of the kind of tyranny and power that have suppressed people for ages. We can look back just 100 years ago at the beginning of what would now be known as the Holocaust and see there's writing on the wall here.
History repeats itself.
Yeah, and we're just going to
Yeah. Facts. That is true.
we're
That's
just
true.
going to work together and fight.
Right.
There's a lot of similarities that I've been seeing, and I mean, I personally don't want no part of that. It's not cool.
And it's scary, and I feel like when you have a platform,
It's very scary, to be honest. And every day, dude, it's fucking everywhere. Every day I see it all down my timeline. Everybody's fighting over this and that and blah, blah, blah. And I see it from both sides. And, it's disgusting.
it's disgusting.
Yeah, bro.
It's really,
Do people reach out to you privately and say you have to say something because you have a platform?
honestly, no.
No, they just know that you're beyond reproach.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know.
Yeah,
why.
but because you're a good man. You're a good man, and people
I-
see your heart.
I try. I normally don't speak politically or anything like that because I'm not politically savvy. I don't know a lot about politics.
Right.
I just know what I see,
Yeah.
what I read. So I try to stay out of that whole conversation for the most part because I don't want to, put my money where my mouth is and
Yeah.
be fucking
Have to
wrong
follow
as shit.
up. Yeah.
Because I speak about what I know.
Yeah.
So if I know about it, I'm 100%. I'm gonna tell you. But what I do see is absolutely disgusting. I think as humans, we're all equal. And I think, you know, how can you be illegal on stolen land?
Hey, someone said that last night on the Grammys. You know what I'm saying?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh man, it was. Oh,
So,
yeah,
and
we
I don't mean to
definitely-
hijack the morning show, but I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
if they can talk about it on the Grammys,
for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah.
then
man,
we
yeah.
can't be silent here.
Facts. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They definitely. Literally said what he said. How can
You be illegal on stolen land.
on stolen land?
Well,
Facts. I mean, someone said that last night, so that's just crazy. I mean, you saying it now.
Did you
again.
watch the Grammys?
I don't.
No, yeah, that's becoming a theme.
Right.
Yeah, I've been saying that for like a few years now.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, it's facts. I
It's
don't
mind blowing.
I could go on this crazy fucking rant. I'm not gonna do it because I will sound absolutely batshit crazy. But like, literally every day, I'm mind boggled to the point of like, I sometimes don't know what the fuck is real and what's not because it's like a weird, fucked up episode of The Twilight Zone mixed with The Truman Show.
Meets
mixed with,
1984.
yeah, meets 1984, like mixed with some other weird shit. Like,
I know. Yeah.
It's a
'cause
movie.
it does nothing makes sense at all. Like, how are certain people not arrested yet? Or like,
How are things? Yeah, things that this and then the distraction culture, the way they flood the zone. There's always something else. Like you get riled up about something, and then boom, there's another tragedy. Boom, there's another scandal. I can't keep up. I'm so overwhelmed. I was in tears last night with talking to my team, just saying, do I tell T Vokalz like that I feel like we hit the streets and do some like activism, or do we play it safe? And they said, you can do both. They said, playing it safe in this emotional economy is acknowledging that people are scared. You know, there's a lot of people in the medicine community that have reached out to me privately because I have a lot of Indian doctor friends, a lot of people that are highly educated that have immigrated to this country that are now making contingency plans for escape if they have to leave here.
Wow.
And I don't think that I don't think it's justifiable that anybody, doesn't matter how long you've been educated, what position you hold in the world, should have to debate in Facebook groups. Does anybody know how to go about getting a firearm
Right.
as an Indian woman physician? And I'm not speaking about Jay. I'm not speaking about some of my best friends, Prinity,
sure.
Sarah, these clinicians that I know. I'm speaking about these groups that we're in on the internet where people are now asking questions that we probably never would have ever anticipated them asking because they're healers, they're generational changers. And now people are like, we have to be warriors.
have you ever seen the movie Idiocracy?
Yes,
It-
many
like,
times.
Tell me they didn't predict
This.
everything, bro. Like,
Straight predict. Yeah.
it's, I swear to God, like everything is like, it's so similar. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Right.
I just it does not make sense.
No.
Period.
And we're the only people in Shreveport as of now that are talking about it. It's like it's people are so worried about everything other than kids getting taken from their families.
I just feel like that at this point in time, y'all continue to play with this man that I know, that I worship, that I love. Continue to play on his top. I'm just saying.
I like that.
Continue to play on this man's top.
You're gonna see.
You're going to see the wrath of our Father, and we gotta turn this around.
Y'all discipline as a father.
you
Y'all
know,
discipline.
It's getting to the point now. I feel like, you know, like it's almost gonna be enough soon. And we as believers in Christ that believe in Him, we gotta come up and speak, open up our mouth, have a relationship with Him. You have to be perfect, but know who God is. Know that He is your protector, in the time of need right now. So I'm asking people around the country to get more close to God. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be this preacher or anything like that, but have a relationship with him because you definitely want his protection. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want him to be able to speak into your heart and tell you what the things that you need to do so that won't happen to your family and things like that. Because we are literally we're wrestling against spiritual, you know what I'm saying? Not the flesh, but the spirit, you know what I'm saying? So we got to understand that. We have to know that what's going on right now, this is spiritual warfare right now in this country that are trying to divide and divide and divide, but also to these scare tactics that they're doing. If you put fear in people, oh man, that's almost the number one thing to manipulate, to control.
Fear. I was listening to that this morning.
Fear.
Yeah.
That's what they've been doing since the beginning.
Right. I
Right.
mean, you're right. Reason why we was in slavery because of fear. I mean, literally, when I see slavery movies and things like, I'm like, now we got 20 black men, 20 black people in here, and you got this
Little scrawny in a tux, like pulled up his
you know
thing. Yeah.
Why we not
Kicking his ass and living up in this crib. There are plenty of bedrooms for us.
right? You know what I'm saying? Why we not taking over? Like why? You know what I'm saying?
Technology, the fear.
But the fear that they put in us, you know, even if you was the strongest man on the plantation, the tallest, you still bow down to your master, and you were scared to even walk
Breathe the wrong way.
two steps the other way, you know, because of fear. And that's what's going on in our government. We're doing those things, and it has to stop. You know, it's a lot of crazy things happened last year, especially when the guy got shot in front of everybody.
Oh yeah, and that's
You
one
know,
of those
and
things.
it's just like this is what we doing, and then we film it, and it's
put it everywhere.
and y'all put it everywhere. But also too, what was so hurting is that our generation of people, when things like that happen, we decide we want to record. So it's like you, instead of ducking and diving to find safety, you rather want to record, continue to record the whole thing, because I want to go viral. I want to be the person that has the footage of what happened, just like when George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Like people are, I don't know what I would have done, but if I got a group of guys and I see this man on the ground, I don't care who you are a policeman. We just gonna go to jail too, but this man gonna live.
Yeah, we're gonna put our bodies between you and him.
You're gonna get up. We're gonna do something to get you off this man, because we hear him wheezing. We hear him calling his mother. You know what I'm saying? A grown man calling for his mother.
Speak on it, Tommy. It's
You know what I'm saying? And we're looking, filming. Come on, as America, man, we got to stop that, man. This viral, want to go viral all the time, want to do this, and it's like, wow. That's why I'm so thankful how my algorithm of my social media is. Like, you can literally control it by not, if you see something fighting, don't just keep going or refresh it, because I feel like if you talk about it, your phone is hearing it. Your phone is going to direct you to those things. So we got to be careful what we say out of our mouth, because our phones are listening. I don't care what anybody got to say. Our phones are listening to our algorithms and the things how we go. So if you are a person that loves fighting, you're a person that loves to talk about people, those things are going to come up on your social media, and you're going to feed it, and you're going to continue to feed this monster. That sooner or later, that guess what? This monster is going to erupt and is going to get onto someone else. Now it's a domino effect of people that have the same disgusting mindset like you have, and you are damaging the world with this. And I'm tired, bro. I'm so serious. I am tired of what's going on in our world, that we continue to, as citizens, just sit there. We have a voice. We have the right to vote. And we continue to vote these people in office that are no good, that are manipulating our people, that have a motive. They have already, it's almost like they will put something fake for us to see, but the whole time they already made their
plans.
Their plans.
Yeah.
It's already been made. We're just gonna put this up there so we can,
Backroom deals.
like you were saying about by how they a distraction. We're gonna give y'all a distraction. You know, that's just so funny. Like all the time when it's time for election, there's always a distraction in the world. Something's gonna happen at a school, a shooting, or something just to get us off it. You know, so we gotta see, and also to be prayed up a little bit, and also to have a spirit of discernment what's going on, because it is real. We're fighting a spiritual warfare right now. Seriously, like this is not flesh. This is something that we're battling inside. Like seriously, we got to, us brothers right here, have to come together and continue just to show love, but also to speak the truth to people and not sugarcoat things. And when you see something that is not really, say something, you know? Like I see, like I wish a man would touch a woman in front of me in a physical way. I'm finna knock you out, brother. I don't even know who you are.
And I know you're that kind of person
I'm about
too.
to knock you out, brother.
Where,
You know what I'm saying? You know, things like that. Like if we start standing up on stuff, like crazy stuff won't happen. But we let people just disrespect people in front of us, and then we just close our mouth. But if we start opening up our mouth, I feel like things will start to change. Domestic violence will start to change. Things like that will start to change because we as people are taking up for our weak friends.
Right, and doing what you did today, and you were open and honest about your struggles.
For sure, yeah.
You spent 10 minutes on this platform enabling men to get help when they need it.
Facts.
This stuff needs to be talked about.
Yeah.
Mental health needs to be talked about.
Yeah.
Right.
People need to stand up.
Yeah.
People need to come together.
Come on, man.
If you're religious, pray.
Facts. Right, yeah.
And if you're not religious, pray. Pray for safety. Pray for peace. Pray to the idea of peace.
Yeah. Manifest.
Man.
That's what I do.
Manifest, yes.
You know?
Sow that seed and watch it grow.
Yes, and look at what it's done for you.
Dude, like, since I grew up extremely poor, I grew, like, I'm talking roaches in my cereal.
Come on, bro.
Like, sleeping on the floor till I was 13. Like, not being allowed outside because my grandma thought I was going to get killed.
Wow.
Like, that type of stuff. And I told myself at a young age, like, my parents on drugs, like, I would never let that be me. I would never let my son have, or my kids have that type of life. I would never, like, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. I'm going to do this. I remember being like, I don't know, like 15, 16. I was like, I'm going to be famous one day.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to be famous. I don't know what for,
right.
but I'm going to be famous.
That's what's
Which,
up, bro.
I don't really care about the fame or anything anymore these days. It's superficial.
It comes with a lot.
It comes with a lot.
Gee.
But like, and it's cool, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, facts, right.
But like, it is very superficial to me. As long as I use it to be able to take care of my family.
Yeah.
To give my kids everything that I never had.
For sure.
And just to be able to reach the masses to give them my art.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and just I want to spread positivity, dude. And
For sure, man. Come on.
growing up, I was such an angry kid. I was angry. I was violent. I was mad at the world.
Yeah.
You know, I was a mistreated fucking kid, dude.
Yeah.
I got beat every day. Like, I had to lie to my teachers. I had to tell
Hide
them
bruises and
all that
all of
stuff. And there was so many. Oh, there's so much stuff I could talk about. I have to save it for
we'll
another
have
time.
you on again.
Yeah,
for sure.
To tell more of your life story.
But as I grew older, and I don't know if it was just maturing or like, I don't know, finding my way. I don't know what it was, but I just let go of all that negativity. like even for instance, just recently my grandma passed.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
And it was sudden.
Yeah.
And I went down there to see her because they told me she didn't have much longer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I went there. She was kind of like, she was good. She was talking to me. Everything was fine.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, all right, I'll see you next weekend. I was like, okay. They hit me up and they're like, hey, you should probably come right now. And I was like, okay. So I went there. It was pretty bad, you know. I stayed there all day, left. Within 30 minutes, they were like, hey, she passed. And I was like, shit, okay.
Yeah.
And then my dad's there. My dad hasn't been in my life at all.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there consoling this grown man that
Was never there for you.
was never there for me.
Wow, man.
And at that
That's
moment,
major, bro.
I'm sitting there giving this grown ass man life advice on what he should do, his next step should be, on how he should quit doing this and this and this, and he needs to get a job. And it was in that moment where I was like, I'm not, like, I grew up being mad at this man.
Yeah, man.
Forever.
But
like,
he's broken too.
Like, he fucked up. He made one fucked up mistake at some point in his life. And I get it. That it's snowball effects. And I'm not saying that he couldn't fix it along the way at some point.
Mm-hmm.
He just didn't. And it is what it is. I can't go to my grave hating somebody because he made a mistake that cost him his entire life.
Mm-hmm.
So I forgave him.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, dude? I'm not even mad at you, dog.
And how did you feel when you forgave him, bro?
To be honest with you, I don't know.
Apathetic, like you just.
It wasn't even apathetic. It was. There was a sense of relief.
Okay. Yeah.
But it was weird.
Okay.
It was weird in a way because it wasn't like I was talking to my dad. It was like I was talking to like maybe a distant relative.
Yeah.
You know,
for sure,
like,
for sure. Yeah. Because the connection is not there.
Yeah.
As father and son. So I definitely understand. Yeah.
And he hugged me. He was like, "I love you, son." You know, da 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 da.
Sure.
And I'm just like, "Yeah, I love you too, Dad." Like,
yeah.
I lied, but
I get it. I get it. You was in the moment. I
Yeah.
get it. I mean, I understand.
But like, I ended up having to pay for the whole funeral. Well, I had help from my followers.
Yeah,
and
for
stuff.
sure. Yeah.
I had to set up a GoFundMe because funerals are expensive.
Right. Yeah,
Shoot, hell of
absolutely.
expensive. Yeah.
Spur of the moment.
Yeah.
But shout out to all my followers. Y'all did me a huge solid, helped me a ton.
That's what's up.
That's the
Thank you.
power. That's why we do what we do.
Um,
Community.
But it was where I was getting at with all this was like, out of all this negativity that I was brought up with, like, I feel that I don't want to exert that at all in any type of way. I want to just ooze positivity in any possible way that I can. And since I've lived here, I've done nothing but like try to empower everybody that I possibly can. And I don't have to be your best friend. I don't even have to be your friend. Like, we ain't got to be buddy or anything like that. But like, it started with tattooers. Like, I was trying to build up every tattooer, you know, like, even if it was like a simple like on your tattoo post or a comment like, hey, this is rad as fuck, or dope, or whatever. I'm trying to build everybody up. Because I know how social media works. You get engagement that in turns into more people seeing your stuff and so on and so forth. That means you might get a sale later on. Who knows? And I just want everybody to eat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to see everybody win, especially people that I see really grinding.
Yes.
And now I've branched out of like I still show love for my tattoo friends and stuff, but I've branched into other things now that I've reached this level of social media influence. Like,
Right, yeah.
like I want to, like, I started shout out to Fetty over at Nail Bender. That's where I got the hat. It's a banger. I love it.
Y'all see that Shreveport hat?
Yes,
How cool
sir.
is that to have on our show?
So dope. Yeah.
I started rocking his hats, getting photographs done from locals. I had the cover of a magazine recently.
That is really cool.
I used a local photographer for that. And then now other artists, I made a post just to try to get other artists name dropping, like people name dropping other artists just
Yeah.
to be seen.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I just want everybody to eat, man.
Come on with it, man. Everybody to eat.
And you know,
It's like that too with me, man. I just want everybody to eat too as well. I'm like
and
that.
I will say, and this is me, and I'm not trying to sound any type of way.
Nah,
or
you
anything.
good.
Like, it's a little disheartening.
Yeah.
I don't ever feel like I get the love in return.
It's never like that, bro.
It's never like that, and it's
But why? You know, I'm gonna say something. I mean to cut you off, but
yeah,
why do we continue to still do it though?
for the love of art.
Come on.
That's
Yeah, I get that too. I get like, yeah, I get that too. We talk about it every week, but like,
Yeah.
Oh, dude, like people have like taken and ran with my entire blueprint. No one ever gave me my flowers, nothing. Like, it's cool. It's cool.
That
I ain't
part.
tripping.
Yeah.
But
that
like,
part.
do your thing. I want y'all to eat, but like, it would be cool,
Yeah.
you know.
Occasionally.
Yeah. So what I start doing, bro, is that what I do for Christ will last. So if I'm doing things that are Christian like, it will last. If I give back to the community and I don't get a pat on the shoulder or a good job, God sees that and he rewards me. So it's like, Jlynn, he's going to continue to reward you, brother, by having the heart to continue to inspire other tattoo artists, giving them the blueprint, and they still ain't say, hey, shout out to my brother, Jlynn. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay, because is it fair? No, it's not. Does it feel some type of way? Sometimes we definitely do, because we're human.
Yeah.
But we know that if we continue to do what we do, God is going to continue to bless us, and that's all that matters to me. If I just continue to be rewarded by Him, I don't have to be rewarded by man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
I think it's just. I think it's one of them things.
But we're human.
It's a part of the human condition.
We're human,
Yes.
right? We feel so, right? So
And it would be like if you built a building and everybody that came in the building, you watched countless people come through your door and nobody took the time to say, dude, this building rocks.
Yeah.
It's like, you're in my fucking building.
right.
Like, I built this for you to enjoy it. You know, Field of Dreams tricked us when they said, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
A lot of times they will come and then never acknowledge the fact that you built it.
Yeah.
It's, you know, and
At
it's,
all facts. Yeah.
and it's crazy in a city like this. Like, you'll see, like, I don't know, you'll see, like, it's weird. It's weird. I don't know. I thought all positivity was good stuff. And then, like, you'll get, like, hated on for being too positive.
Bro, dead ass. Dude,
It's so weird. I don't know.
do you know how many people have tried to fight me because of my videos?
Because you're nice?
Because what? I lip synced a song.
Fight you because of your video.
Tried to fight me physically.
Like in
fight me.
person?
Yes.
Oh, no.
wow.
Like,
I guess that's what you put yourself up to, but I don't want that. Don't beat me up for talking about people
I
getting
mean-
murdered in the street on the Good Morning Show. Like, but we are in the public and we put ourselves in that position. But getting physical violence threats is not okay.
Yeah.
like that shit's wild.
Yeah.
Like
I bet your inbox after a viral video is just filled with
Oh my.
threats.
Not really, not too much. It's a big mix of weird shit.
Do you get a lot of like unwanted sexual attention?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Also, the women on you, they come
yeah.
on?
Or all people?
Well, probably all people.
all people.
All people.
Well,
That's what I'm getting.
Listen, at this day of time, I remember probably about 10 years ago, it was almost like, but now
It's all people.
Yeah, it's all people.
Then like I'll have people in my comments. I had one guy that was just like, I'll beat your ass. Da, 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 da. Like, okay, like why?
Why?
Right. Yeah, right.
What?
When
Like,
did I engage in combat with you?
and then I was like, dude, okay, whatever. And he was like, meet me here. And I'm like,
In the comment section,
yeah,
like you're messaging.
Like, meet me at this place. I'll give you my address. Like, bro, for one, you're either really stupid,
Yeah.
or like you have a death wish. You don't know who I am, dude.
Facts at all, right? You don't know what
Bro,
right.
I could be on here, like,
completely lying, faking.
dude. I could be like Joe from You, bro. Like, a seemingly normal guy,
Right.
but secretly I'm a serial killer.
Facts,
No,
right,
yeah,
right.
it's like you don't know also who's looking in those comments and who really rides for you.
Yeah.
Say as much as he hated you, you had a super fan out there that was
Bro.
going to track him down because you're coming after his. You know,
You have to be so careful.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't even post
how you
my
interact
kids.
and how you interact with people, because one thing that they do to me, and I know this has happened to you, you know, a lot of older ladies follow my work.
Yeah.
Most of my fan base, I call them friends, not fans, are older ladies because they're passionate about the education work that I do. Dude, those people make fake accounts of me and my face and romance those ladies, get them to be Venmoing them, because I do those vendor markets and Lego sponsorships. They trick them, rob them blind. These ladies are looking at me at some of my events. I've had people come up to me for vendor spots, think we are in a full-blown relationship at a vendor market. I don't even know they think they're signed up for. They come to set up their stuff. Oh, we've been talking for months. Look, here it is. We've been talking. It's saying, oh, my sweetie love. Sorry, I'm logged out of my main account right now, my sweet love.
Oh,
I will be back in.
wow. So
It's
you
being,
had that?
it's being managed by my remote social media company, my love. I'm not posting. This is really me, my love. And because I post so many pictures, so many different places, that lady might not have Instagram. Well, for my Instagram followers, I post more intimate, like, face shots.
Yeah.
So they're going and stealing those, sending them to them and saying, this is nowhere on Facebook, my love. You see that I'm not posting this. This is just for you.
Yeah.
And then they're showing up and they're like, I've had experiences where I'm
is
in
weird.
public and I'm at events and there's this lady looking at me like she is about to drag me to her car. And I'm like, what is going on? And then 2 weeks later, her daughter, who's in her 40s, because this lady's in her 70s, contacts me and says, I need you to FaceTime my mom and tell her that you're not coming to fuck her, or you're not coming to be
Right.
her boyfriend. You're not coming to in her
Oh
house.
my God.
And it's
Dang.
like, I have to make a video. I have a video that I send to people that's like, hey, this is me, Cade. I'm sorry, but you haven't been talking to me. This is a romance scam.
I am not Mr. Knock It Down.
Yes. I'm,
Right.
and they'll be like, but you're Brickmaster Cade. You're bricked up for me. And I'm like, I am not bricked up for you. I'm bricked up for education. And it's like, but you would never believe that is the case. Like, I'm not bricked up for these ladies. I'm bricked up for the world
and evil.
to succeed in evil and to, because you're right, actually, Jewish people are taking over the world. Y'all should
dead.
do it again. But no, it's just redonkulous that
Yeah.
they will, and you've probably been impersonated and not even known. You've probably been
Ain't
impersonated
no
and you
telling.
don't even know.
Ain't no telling.
Many
It
times.
might be a fake page out there. Ain't no telling,
Yeah.
but-
Me personally, I've had at least 40 of them,
really.
at least.
And they've got to be scamming people with it.
But that's why I love about the blue check. You know what I'm saying? You have the blue check now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I wish I could get one on fucking TikTok, dude.
They don't have them yet?
They
Yeah,
steal your content.
dude. They steal my content and steal deposits from people, like upwards of, like, the most I've heard of so far is 800.
Oh, because then they find you and contact you separately and say, you took my money.
Yep.
Hold up. Hold up. So they're literally using a fake page.
Yep. Stealing my content, posting it to their page. People are hitting them up thinking it's
Booking
me.
tattoo.
Booking
And
tattoos for, like, whatever amount of money they're saying. And then those people are calling the shop and saying, hey, I'm just confirming my appointment with Jlynn for the.
So how?
Oh
okay,
my
so
God, they use your actual hand forged location.
Yeah.
That's a scam.
that
That's
is,
like
bro.
intricate
So
level
how
scamming.
how do you fix that problem?
I can't.
You can't.
Well, I mean, okay. Well, I'm talking about when they call you, because I mean they can be upset. Like I would be upset. Like, bro, I just gave you $400, brother.
Yeah, like,
Nah, no, you didn't. No, yes, I did.
it's crazy to me because what's gonna happen one day when somebody gets pissed off thinking that it's
They're
really
gonna
me,
attack
and
y'all.
they come. What people have been killed over for way less,
facts, right? That's what
Way
I'm saying.
less.
Right.
and they come in there and try to do something because some boy in
That is-
wherever.
Man, that's
Another
dangerous.
country most of the time because
But that's dangerous though, brother. That is
Bad.
so, that is
because
so
I've
dangerous.
tracked the internet.
So
I've,
people be wanting, and it's so crazy, like how people be want to be so famous. But look what comes with the territory of being famous. Weird stuff happens to
even
you.
local
I mean,
notoriety like I
yeah.
have will get you taken advantage of.
Yeah. So wow. So brother, I see that you do have you got some special things over there to the side. We definitely want to check
Yeah,
that out,
before we
man.
wrap up, I want
Yeah,
to check out what
yeah.
you brought for us.
Yeah, so
we got
what-
a couple minutes.
What
to
you
talk
got? Yeah.
about it.
What you got for us over there, man? My brother got good art. So yeah, show us.
Okay. So here, like I said earlier, I locked myself in my room and
Yeah.
I've been
Naturally.
experimenting with new
Doctor.
new styles of art.
The doctor.
And so normally in my normal traditional art, I work with like oil and acrylic, and I do like abstract, ethereal, like
Ethereal work.
ethereal style work or like realism type stuff. I've decided to go a different route and
Okay.
kind of broaden my horizons, or up my repertoire, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, show us. And there's your camera. So
Yeah, man.
We're gonna start with this one. This was the first one that I did.
Man, that's nice.
oh, that's awesome.
That is dope.
So tell us about that piece. What's it called and what does it mean to you?
Supreme. Yeah,
So Supreme Being is what it's called.
it's for sure.
And it's one of them things. It's hard for me to explain the actual like meaning behind it, because it's all this stuff is like circulating in my brain, and I can't ever just really truly get it out. But so background is like newspaper print. It's talking about like the stuff going on in Russia.
Oh, that's an actual story with
Yeah.
pertinent. Do you mind?
Oh yeah, go for it. There's like stuff about Russia, Greenland stuff going on.
I see. Foreign diplomats told Rusev officials from the European channels and offices that have not returned or been relocated near the Gaza border.
There's all kind of little things sprinkled in there, but this this lady being with multiple sets of eyes is crying a flower, and it's just
Yeah, it's beautiful. I think it speaks,
dope, bro.
if you don't mind what I'm getting,
Go.
is I love the blend of, you're showing that our world is controlled by these big labels, and this Supreme label is literally plastered on to this piece about war and disparaged peoples. It's like really it's a model on top of a wartime article, on top of a logo and a brand. I just really feel like that captures the state of our world. Like we're slapping these pretty logos on something horrible.
yeah.
And she sees it. That's why she's got a bunch of eyes. And she's crying a flower because her beauty is being used to destroy the truth. Sorry.
No. I leave a lot of my work. I love that it's open to interpretation by everybody. I don't want it to have just one meaning.
Right.
I'll have my own in my head,
Of course.
and I want everybody to look at it and feel some type of way about it. If it's hard to see, but it's kind of very like ghosted in here. But it says, what is it? I forgot what it says. It says flowers grow where tears fall. And I don't know, it just popped in my head. I thought it was, I don't know.
It was pertinent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Okay, show us your next piece.
And then, let's see. I started reading Edgar Allan Poe book.
Okay.
I love Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, I
and-
went to high school with him.
Oh, me too. No, that was his cousin.
Oh.
And this one is actually got pages from the book,
Come on, nice.
The Pit and the Pendulum. And I'll show you this one. And this is a a technique that I'm doing. I'm not going to tell anybody because it's kind of secret.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't tell nobody that. Hold up.
But it's really cool. Let y'all check that out. It says
So are you selling these pieces?
yes, they will be for sale.
Nice.
Currently, they are not. I'm
Okay.
waiting to build a collection
For sure, yeah.
for a showing
Yeah.
that I want to do. I'll explain this piece a little bit.
Yeah.
It says free in like a graffiti font that I did.
Yeah.
All these, by the way, it's like a collage style. So I really love the hunt. I love like scavenging for these like newspaper prints or book prints or books, models.
Yeah, some of that's out of a magazine, huh?
Yeah, there's this U.S. official post stamp from Shreveport. This thing is from like 1940.
Look at that.
Oh wow.
And it's a part of that art.
Yeah. And it says, I am free. That goes along with the pit and the pendulum. Let's see. This one is one of my newer ones.
Nice. I like that one.
This one is probably my favorite.
Yeah. So why is your favorite? Tell me why is your favorite?
I think it's the color scheme.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at I'm looking at the color scheme too. It's pretty dope.
This one, okay, so backstory.
Okay.
Originally, the one I just showed you right before this one was supposed to be. I was gonna use the story "Telltale Heart" for this first one, and I accidentally ripped out the wrong pages, so I had to like backtrack, and I had to revise my plan. Thank God I did because I ended up with that one, and that's the Telltale Heart. And if you've read the Telltale Heart and you look at that, you'll be able to pick out everything about the Telltale Heart
In that image.
At least my interpretation of it. So
That's
I love that,
creative, bro.
Jlynn.
Yeah, that's so creative, bro.
So
That is so neat.
for the ones, if you haven't read Telltale Heart, it's a super short story. Go read it real fast and come look at this.
Right.
It's posted on my page too. But it says right here in graffiti, it says anxiety. This lady right here has a blue eye right here. There's little highlights of blue. Actual pages from Telltale Heart. It appears to be blood splatter, but it's not really blood splatter. It is kind of an interpretation of a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
In the story, a guy murders an old man because he is obsessed with him because he has a light blue eye. He calls it vulture eyes. And then he goes crazy, obsessive, like paranoid over this.
Yes, yes.
And it's one of my favorite stories. I think it's one of everybody's favorite stories from Edgar Allan Poe. But there's that one. And then one I finished yesterday that was kind of like a spur of the moment type of thing. I felt like I had to get something out. And I call it Death Over Designer. And it's more of an abstract piece. And this one is very open to interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
Me growing up very poor, once I was able to acquire stuff, I kind of became entranced in that materialistic.
Yeah, for sure.
I want Gucci belts and I want,
right. Yeah.
I want the nice shit. But then I come to realize that like that shit don't mean nothing, bro. Like it means nothing to me.
It's just materialistic stuff.
It's materialistic stuff, bro.
That's awesome.
And this is kind of just a new style that I've been working on that I really thoroughly enjoy.
I like that too. And you're going to frame that?
Yeah. I haven't had a chance to frame that one or the first one I showed y'all. But I honestly cannot get enough of doing this stuff. And there's nobody around here that does this. or at least that I've seen.
Yeah.
I think it's just something new and fresh for Shreveport, and hopefully it catches on. And,
Yeah.
you
Cool.
know,
Well, Jlynn, we wanted to say thank you
oh,
for
absolutely.
being so vulnerable, being so raw, being here and sharing, promoting. You've done so well promoting your episode.
Facts.
I wish all the guests would promote the way that you've promoted.
Yeah, man.
But not everybody has the skills you do. It's like it's a
Or the
specific
influence
set of
either.
Skills. Yeah.
Oh, the influence either. Yeah. For sure, man. Yeah. I have enjoyed it, man. For you just open up, man, and just being very transparent, because that's dope. You had you being a tattoo artist, but being transparent at the same time, because sometimes we don't see tattoo artists being relatable.
Or they think they're so cool. Like,
Yeah.
like you're not God, dude.
Yeah,
Because
you
like
know, yeah.
you're not God. Like
So,
that's
yeah.
the one thing I've seen about especially older guys in tattooing. They think they are just it. And they are the authority on the tattooing in Shreveport. And they will
Right.
decide.
Egos.
Yeah, they will decide who's coming and going in this industry. And
Right.
There's a handful of.
well,
them
that's in
around
social
here.
media too. A lot of people think they've got the goat on social media, and I just say, look at the difference in the interaction.
Facts.
You know, look at the difference.
Can we talk about that real quick?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
like-
No, you
yeah,
can.
yeah, you could-
Yeah, you've got time.
Okay.
Go until 12:30 if you want.
Okay. So social media, dude. Let me tell y'all, that is the biggest roller coaster of bullshit. So I went viral. Great, fine, dandy. Everything was fun. You know, hectic and chaos, but like it was fun. My books were getting filled. Everything's great. You know, I'm selling stuff. I'm making money on Facebook. Everything's great. And I don't know if this is happening to everybody, if the algorithms have changed, if I know Facebook updated, things have been fucking weird. But now that I have almost 100,000 followers over the past month, 2 months, roughly, my engagement has gone from like super, super good back down to like
Like a normal Facebook account.
a normal Facebook account.
Yeah, we see that too. It's weird.
Yeah, and it's kind of
I don't know what they're like. They're decent. They're trying to decentivize us from using the platform until we buy Meta ads.
it hurts. a
It
little
hurts.
bit.
Yeah. I miss my friends. How many?
Dude,
Like
dude.
I know there are times when I put something up and I'm like, oh my god, nobody liked this. I'm about to.
Dude,
This is freaking
swear to God, dude.
horrifying, and it feels like it's being shadow banned because
Dude.
then I can look it up on my friends' phones and see it when I search my name.
Yeah.
But I'm like scrolling through my feed and I'm like, usually I'm all up in these people's junk.
Dude, like I'll post something. I'm like, oh, I'll be so stoked for it. I'm like, this is like the greatest thing I've ever done ever in my entire
it flops.
life, and it flops. And I'm like, everybody fucking hates me.
Everybody hates me.
Everybody hates me.
Everybody hates
Nobody
me.
likes me. I've annoyed everyone. with, like,
That's
stupid
it. That's how I
videos.
feel. I've annoyed everybody.
What am I gonna do? Oh God. But like,
Do the T vocals.
Dude.
Post it all because one of those is going to stick.
Oh,
that
yeah.
next one's going to go viral. You never
Listen,
know.
Content is everything.
Yes, and you own it.
Old content, it don't matter what it. Recycle content.
I do all the time.
I
and-
recycle content. I just recycled some content from last year. I just said, I'm just gonna put it back up. And
I just put up an episode from one of our very first episodes.
yeah,
The other day,
right,
like a
but
clip.
right, but that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely, brother.
Yeah, we do the T vocals.
But that's another reason for the post yesterday that I made about the artist and stuff is because I want to I'm trying to generate some engagement that will get noticed. That's going to
Pump you
benefit-
back into the
I mean,
algorithm.
not just me.
But,
But-
those people want to be seen too.
Those people want to be seen. Everybody wants to be seen.
That's why we're creating.
And I want everyone to lose their fucking ego. Like, let's all fucking help each other out.
Awesome.
Like,
Facts.
why are we not? Like, what are y'all scared of?
Right.
Like, do you think I'm like somebody's gonna like buy my painting before they buy yours?
No,
Like,
but that's
who
not
gives a
because you
shit?
have 95,000 followers. They're like, oh, he's already made. I don't have to. Like, why would
Yeah.
we engage with him? He's not gonna look. He's gonna look down on us. And it's
Right.
so not true. Like, I had someone call me yesterday, and they were like, well, we know it's probably really hard to get on your morning show. And I'm like, girl,
Just fucking ask.
yeah,
Right.
like why? Like, we're not gatekeeping. That's one thing that gets me. And we talk about it every week. Gatekeeping in Shreveport is just redonkulous.
Dude, I just,
You're just rising above it.
yeah, dude. Like, there's so much. Shreveport has so much potential. There's so much everything here that I just want to make better. And I talked about this. I did a KSLA show thing, and I just want to make this place better, dude.
That's a great place to leave it because that's what Good Morning Shreveport's all about.
Facts. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wish everybody would, especially the artist, because that's what field I'm in. And
Yeah.
when I say artist, that's anybody that's in any type of music, photography, making hats.
This is an
What-
art. You
Yeah,
know,
this
people.
is an
Yeah,
art.
people don't want to admit that,
Dude.
but this is my art.
Yeah, this is an art. Like, I want everyone to take part in it and try to, do what you can. It could be minuscule, but do what you can to try to make the world, Shreveport, a little bit better than it was yesterday.
Wow, that's awesome, Jlynn. Thank you so much for
Like-
coming. Yeah,
That's all it takes.
and you are nailing that, and you're showing it, and you're documenting it, and you've been pushing out your paintings, you've been pushing out your multimedia art, your different mediums. You really are gonna blow the tops off. The next time you go viral, it's gonna be for your other medium of art.
I hope so.
And then you're going to get another 100,000 followers. And
I
then the
hope so.
next time you go viral, it's going to be for something completely different than art. And then it's going to happen again. And then it's going to happen again. And then next year, we'll be doing the Vokalz show on Nard Multimedia Group. We'll be an affiliate of MTV, of Paramount Plus.
Come on, man.
Pluto.
That'd be
This is
sick.
going to be the platform that you get in on the groundwork because it's going to be in the sky.
Facts.
You
that would
know,
be sick.
you just grab on and ride with us because we'd love to have you back.
Dude, I'll come back anytime. I love doing podcasts. I love ranting.
You need a podcast.
Dude, if I could have my own podcast, if I had the time, I would love to.
Can I
just-
tell you something about having a podcast?
It's too much work for me.
No, this shit is fun.
Dude,
It's work for the executive producer. I go home and I'm gonna crack open a bottle of Chardonnay and edit these little Facebook videos and pump them out on Good Morning Shreveport's page, like
Yeah.
because that's. No, am I getting paid for it right now doing that specific work on my computer like I would clock it into the other job? No. Is this gonna pay my spirit back tenfold one day? Yes.
For sure.
So like
The
and-
mindset you have to have.
Yeah,
You have
and
to
once
have that
we
mindset.
get back into that mentality, just watch what we do because all of our podcasts are about to start doing this.
does Good Morning Shreveport have a TikTok?
We
No,
don't.
no.
I manage all the social
Get a
media
Get one. Get a
independently.
TikTok.
Get a TikTok.
But I'm gonna start doing that everywhere we go because like we were at the Diddy party this weekend.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we went hard this weekend. Like
Yeah,
all
right,
of that
right.
should have been documented. We was partying hard.
But sometimes I feel like everything don't need to be documented.
no, we can take one picture. But
Wait,
it's that stuff that
you was
also
at-
bonds us as co-hosts.
Yeah.
You was at
Yeah.
what party?
The Diddy party.
The Diddy party?
Yeah, it got crazy. It started off as a birthday party and it
Ooh.
ended up being a crazy party.
Well, I guess I left before it became a Diddy party.
Hey, I told y'all I'm not in hip hop. What does that mean?
I left. I left.
That just means it gets crazy,
Mama,
right?
Mama,
Well,
I
no,
left.
That was what my friends were
Mama,
saying.
I left.
That's what my friends said at the end. They were like, that little birthday karaoke party turned into the Diddy party. And I was like, what does that mean? Like it got popping?
Was there baby oil?
What is Diddy party?
Oh, just drop that from your vocabulary.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Just, yeah.
What is Diddy party?
It's not.
Just, yeah, it's not a good.
So
yeah.
I wasn't at the Diddy party? We were not at the Diddy party?
No.
Oh, I thought we had made it. Apparently that had meant all the celebrities were there.
Okay, so listen. Okay, all right. Let's all right. So let me put it on my camera right quick. Hold up. Okay, so Diddy has parties, wholesome parties, but at a certain time, you gotta tell Diddy no. You gotta tell him no.
Oh, the party escalates.
So it started to go into a whole nother.
No, we
Yeah.
just were chilling.
So we was in the We was at
The
at
beginning phases of the Diddy party.
Of Diddy party. We went at the after dark.
Oh,
we want to go ahead and clear that on the set, clear that on the
I
platform.
don't know. I'm like the
Clear
least.
it on
I'm the least.
Facebook
I'm the
world, everywhere,
least-
all social media. So
Well,
you good,
I'm not
bro.
gonna.
You okay?
I'm not gonna repeat anything that my friends say again.
You good? You good?
Because
You good?
in this show, I thought Post Malone was black. I was at the Diddy party, and
You said you said it earlier. You said you know nothing about pop.
culture.
Culture, yeah, so
well,
you good.
somebody at the party was like, "This is turning into a Diddy party," and I was like, "What is that?" And
First of
I-
all, who was that said? Let me
well,
find out.
do you remember our good, beautiful friend and her husband with the mustache,
Okay.
and their friend J.A.?
Okay, got you.
J.A. was talking to those girls at when we were. It was like our third bottle of 1738,
Yeah.
which is some strong shit.
1738.
It was a
Right.
bottle of liquor.
1738,
I don't even
right,
drink.
right.
I don't even drink brown liquor. So once you
Remy.
put Cade on the brown, it's like this is
Remy.
just gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
And he did. He was flirting with all those girls. Everybody was like chilling, enjoying themselves.
Oh, so that's why.
And I was like, John Anthony has all those girls hanging on him, and they were like, "Oh, it's turning into a Diddy party. We better leave." And I was like, "We're the Diddy party. Like that
Oh
means."
wow. Okay, so it's not.
And Diddy's in trouble, right? Like Diddy's a bad guy.
He's in prison.
He's in prison, right? Yeah, he ain't coming. He ain't getting out no time soon.
You know what?
He
We're gonna
chilling.
move on. But damn, I've got some researching to do, so I can be
Hey,
more caught up.
just
It's
go
all
watch
good.
the documentary.
Facts. You need to watch the documentary. Yeah.
Well, you know
Definitely
what?
watch
I
that.
stopped following stuff like that after the R. Kelly thing
Got you.
because I just can't keep up. It's just sad. I loved R. Kelly's music, and I'll never forget it. A couple years ago, I was playing. My preschool kids always used to listen to hip hop music because that's stuff I grew up listening to.
Yeah.
But it stopped after a certain point, so I didn't know R. Kelly was bad. So I'm just sitting there jamming out R. Kelly. My principal walks by talking about he really like fell out of his shoes and like put his neck back in my classroom, and the rest of his body was still walking, and his head was in my door frame. And he was like, "What are you listening to?" And I was like, "I believe I can fly." He was gonna get me in trouble. He almost wrote me up for sexual harassment. I didn't know. I didn't know. He was like, "A parent cannot come in here and hear you playing R. Kelly." And I was like, "But Ignition?
Right.
That is a good song." And he was like, "It doesn't matter. Use the internet." And I was like, "Okay, that makes sense. I should probably look up things that are."
It's all good.
It's
Cade.
all good. Okay, let's
You
move
good.
on to Mardi Gras.
You good. It's all good. So listen, y'all, it is Mardi Gras time. So shout out to all my Mardi Gras goers and things like that. So we do have, I definitely want to, just because this is Good Morning Shreveport, we definitely want to keep y'all afloat what's going on in Shreveport. So we definitely got a couple Mardi Gras that are still parades that are still going on. Shout out to the other parades that I already have. Shout out to Crew of Sobek, Crew of Harambe. Now we have the Crew of Centaur, which is February the 7th, downtown Shreveport. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Also, too, we have that's Saturday, February the 7th. You see it on the screen. Then we have Crew of Gemini, Saturday, February the 14th. And you already know February the 14th is. That's Love Day. So that's gonna be pretty weird. People celebrating on Valentine's Day
On Mardi Gras.
on Mardi Gras at the parade. So we're gonna see a lot of love and all that good stuff. I don't too much care for Valentine's Day, but that's a whole nother subject. All right. And then
Too many contenders.
then we got Crew of Gemini. All right, we got that. Then when I tell y'all, this is the most dopest crew. I feel like the most dopest parade is Crew of Holland.
Yeah.
Like seriously, it's so much community. It's so much. I just love it. Every time I go, I'm excited to be a part of it again this year. I'll be doing some filming on a float, so it's definitely gonna be dope. So if y'all ain't got nothing to do, look, you got the 7th, the 14th, and then the 15th. So hey, so you still got some more parades that's coming up. So the Crew of Centaur is definitely a big parade. So I'm excited about this. So yes, y'all tap in Shreveport and Bossier and surrounding areas. So these are the dates for you. Anything else we got? And also too, again, Black History Month.
Yes, guys.
We definitely want to celebrate those people who have paved the way for my culture. The reason why I'm here to sit with y'all and voice my opinion and also too just be creative. So I'm thankful for trailblazers that have set the way and paved the way for me to be in this seat right now, and to have freedom. So I definitely love this month, but also too, I feel like Black History Month is every month to me. Also too, other history months are every is every month to me. You know, so we have great history in America, and I definitely thankful for our Black history to be spotlighted at during the beginning of the year to educate, to educate other people, because it's a lot of things that my Black culture have definitely brought into every culture, from brooms to vacuums to
Peanut butter.
Everybody loves to
come
say
on,
peanut
brother,
butter,
come
but
on.
it's like so true. Where would we be without Carver?
Come on, right?
It's so true.
Like things like that, you know what I'm saying? That's just so dope that y'all know about our history. And I'm so elated for that. Real talk, man. Thank y'all for when you said that, like, that's what's up.
Yeah,
because,
that's cool.
I feel like everybody should tap into other cultures and see what their other cultures have to offer, but also to just understand and just respect other cultures. You know what I'm saying? Because we are one body,
Right.
of God's people.
And
one
I want to
blood.
be.
So,
I want to interrupt.
For
We
sure, brother.
never let it go on this long.
I know,
Jlynn.
man. I know this is.
We never
facts.
do this.
Yeah,
So
this is-
there was something moving here today. This is the
Facts.
kind. This is what's next week. We'll be back to that good morning stuff. But having
This
a
was
guest like you who cares makes all the difference.
man, it's
As
dope.
soon as you got on and started talking about the mental health for men, I was like, this is the guy.
Yeah, for
we're,
sure.
We're gonna have you back, and we'll have you back soon. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back to the good, healthy, happy stuff next week. But guys, thank you for tuning in to Good Morning Shreveport. Thank you for taking the time to listen to our serious discussions. And thank you for saying good morning. It's important that we stick together right now. Right, real quick, Jlynn, I'm going to have you look at the camera. And I'm going to get a good all roads lead to Shreveport. Wait.
All roads lead to Shreveport.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Jlynn.
Much love to everybody, man. It's your boy T-Buck, the host, man. I got Cade in the building, and I got my brother, the celebrity tattoo artist that is from Shreveport, Louisiana. Hey, Texas County, yes, we definitely love you, but my brother is here now.
Yeah, this is his home.
This is home for him, man. So continue to do what you do, brother. Much love to you, man. I definitely, like I told him last year, I definitely got to get in that chair, man. I got to get my money up. So, but until next time, we will see y'all next week. Same time, same channel. All that good stuff, man. Another Good Morning Shreveport.
Good morning, Shreveport.
Love y'all too much. Love y'all. Let's go, Cade.
Hey,
I'm hungry,
see
bro.
you next week.
What we eating, Cade?
Oh my gosh. Let's see what Eva's going to let me eat.
Let go. Ah.